Elk Meadows Ranch, with its agricultural production, the recreational opportunities that the ranch has, as well as just its surrounding beauty, really does take on a lot of what you would expect to see on a Montana ranch. The ranch itself has just under 3,100 acres of deeded, and then an additional roughly 3,100 acres of state leased ground that adjoins the ranch, so it encompasses in its entirety about 6,200 acres of land. Elk Meadows Ranch is located here just outside of the small town of Lima, Montana, in the southwestern corner of the state of Montana, about 30 minutes from Dillon. Ample water shares for the ranch coming out of Lima Reservoir, Big Sheep Creek, and other tributaries allow the operator to cultivate a big portion of this land, with about 1,600 acres of it being irrigated with several pivots, wheel line, and flood irrigation. The ranch's acreage and irrigation allow for a year-round cattle operation in addition to hay-based or a purebred operation. The ranch features advanced cattle handling facilities, including a modern feedlot as well as indoor working facilities. The ranch is also very well equipped with outdoor livestock facilities, including a loading pen, horse corrals, and a fully lit working pen. Subject to agency approval, as I mentioned before, the ranch does sell with about 3,100 acres of state leases for grazing, and with stock water in every pasture and pipeline running through the native and the state grazing leases, the ranch is absolutely set up for rotational grazing. Elk Meadows Ranch is set up with a main home as well as 4 additional homes for employees and guests, all in decent repair, and the compound perimeters are fenced either in steel pipe or jackleg fencing. There's a beautiful nostalgic barn that sits among some cottonwoods as you enter onto the ranch. That one means a lot to me. I remember when I was a kid growing up, my dad used to work on this ranch, and I got pictures sitting next to that barn when I was like 3 or 4 months old. In addition, there are equipment barns and metal shops that are available for maintenance, repair, and toy storage. The agricultural part of the ranch is complemented by a very strong recreational component. The ranch sits in General License District 303 here in southwest Montana. Very good elk numbers in and around this area, and seasonally you will have elk coming through the ranch itself, giving you an opportunity at some excellent bulls right on property. This hunting district calls for a special permit for mule deer, and based on the management philosophies, we're starting to see some really nice mule deer bucks in this area. Additionally, you're going to see white-tailed deer and pronghorn in and around the ranch year-round. And while there is meaningful sporting pursuits on the ranch, your backyard bordering state land and national forest is endless. So additional recreational opportunities in terms of big game hunting, hiking, mountain lakes, and so on are right here in your backyard, and they go on forever. So fishing Big Sheep Creek definitely takes me back. I grew up fishing and hunting in and around this area when I was a kid, and I'll tell you what, it is some amazing country for both big game hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever you want to do, and obviously very much ranch country. This creek, as you can see, it's a sizable creek. It's a legitimate fishery. And it has that classic riffle, run, and pool type structure. So the habitat is excellent for fish. It's a sizable enough stream that I can get up in here and throw flies into these pools and drift these runs productively without spooking fish and not getting a bunch of willows in my back cast. I was up here in August, and on second cast, I just missed one. Hooked 16-inch brown trout, so it's a lot of fun. So as you can see, this ranch, again, super productive agriculturally. You got big game hunting, elk, big mule deer, antelope, and then you got fishing. So as I said from the top, this ranch kind of has it all.